I'm Greg Jarboe with the SES Conference Expo channel. I'm here with Andrew Goodman, who is not only an author, he's also an expert in pay-per-click advertising. And Andrew, I have a series of questions for you that basically boil down to what Google tips and tricks do you have that you can share with our viewers?
So this week at SES Chicago, I discovered, or at least tried to convey, that some of the best tips for buying ads through Google Adwords rely on us using a new kind of brain, a better, smarter brain.
Where do you get this brain?
So some of the bigger mistakes we can make, and the session here was called Paid Search Brain Candy. Some of the biggest mistakes we can relate, we can come up with are caused by us reacting too quickly on limited information. So we make a couple of mistakes. We are apparently by evolution cognitive misers, which means we like to use our brains as little as possible in situations that require a quick response. But what we really need to do is be more methodical, ask for outside evidence, use automated tools, have a team approach, all kinds of different things that avoid making snap judgments that make errors in reading the data that we have.
Well, that probably isn't just a great topic for Chicago. I suspect this has shelf life beyond December.
So we'll be back at it in London.
I'm shocked. How did I know that?
I think we didn't know until today, and the session didn't suck. So apparently we have green light to swap out a few of the photos and spruce up the slides, but convey some of these basic concepts of how to avoid catastrophic thinking patterns in your AdWords campaigns.
So they'll see this at SES London 2010?
I sure hope so. I will be really perturbed because I was told, guaranteed. That
all right. Well, do you have any other Google tips and tricks?
So on that front, just to give another weird example that dogs people, and again, it's based on how to react to the data. There's a principle in investing psychology where it's called something like painful myopia, or we can look it up. Studies have shown that people react twice as strongly in terms of their anger level, their pain levels, etc., to a loss, to a financial loss, as they do in terms of the pleasure they get or the positive reaction they get from a gain. So if we have all of these profits accruing from all of our optimization efforts, we have a big account and big campaign, and then we see one little hole and one little mistake, we can fly off the handle and completely overreact. One way to deal with that in investing, of course, is always to look at your quarterly statement rather than looking at the ticker every day. And some of that applies to putting in proportion the overall effort on turning a profit from campaigns.
So, Andrew, it would be remiss of me if I didn't say you also have a book out there, and if people are looking for more Google tips and tricks, they could find it by reading.
It's called Winning Results with Google AdWords, the second edition, published in 2008. Still going strong.
There you have it, tips and tricks for Google and Google AdWords. I'm Greg Jarboe. Again, this is the SES Conference Expo channel. Stay tuned. There's a lot more useful advice and interesting insights.